Yeah, it's the low life. Let's get it. I'm a New York nigga. Bust me down on that Newport nigga. Give a fuck what you thought, nigga. This is uncooked coke, sea salt, nigga. Let's go. I roll around in big trucks. Whole crew could get like us. Nah, I don't say much out of town. This niggas always say I'm playing too much. Big band stacked up. Yeah. Keep Mac case, do act up. Cadillac truck, room back up. Cops looking for answers, but don't ask us. There's big bucks in the club. I give no fucks in the club. My cousin swiping, so we showing niggas love. And the vibe is all good, but don't get it fucked up. Get left in the club. I almost got an F in the club. Look, don't have step in the club, cause the Ruger go boom up in your chest in the club. I'm a New York, and niggas selling the crack. I'm a New York, and when niggas busting the gap. I'm a New York, and niggas know how to act. I'm from New York, and when niggas killing on racks. I'm a New York, and niggas selling the crack. I'm a New York, and niggas busting the gap. I'm a New York, and I don't know how to act. I'm from New York, niggas.
What's good, y'all? What's good? It's your boy DJ Douya. Connect with Rob. Let's get it. It's 845 The Mix Show in the building.
Yo.
Hey.
Yeah, so yesterday we was in the Queen City, right? That's what they call it.
I think so.
Putting the inner workings of the next 845 cipher. Shout out to Panoramic Films, Zach, and of course Ted Grams, Thug Site, alumni, and all that. So yeah, man.
Shout out to him.
So look out for that. We got a lot of different competitors and guys that haven't popped out, pause, in the on this show before. So I'm looking forward to it.
Wow.
How many contestants we got?
A lot. They just kept naming. They just kept naming people.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, bag pop out. IG gangster. And
it was like 15.
Oh, this gonna be funny. I'm gonna be lit.
Oh man. So
my chick gonna have to drive.
There's a lot of people, man.
I'm coming in.
Shout out to Ted Grams, though, man. Appreciate the hospitality.
Absolutely. Always love. Yep. So yeah, man. Been a lot going on in the hip hop, streets, I want to call it, or internet streets. First, we just gonna. I wanted to start off with D1. D1's has gotten a lot of notoriety in the last, I'd say, six months, with a lot of his commentary on accountability in hip hop. We had him in our I think he was in the top 10, right? For we did our review of 2023. Yeah. So he's actually receiving a lot of backlash for these comments. So I'm gonna play the video first, and then I'm gonna see how you guys feel. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue also.
Yeah, rapper Special Ed, right? He did an interview with Drink Champs, and he made some comments about NWA, man. I want to get your opinion on it. He said that he felt like they brought in the age of destruction. Do you believe that?
So it feel like NWA brought in the age of destruction. Well, I wasn't old enough during that time to know if they were officially the first ones who brought in the age of destruction, inside of hip hop. But I know a lot of people who say that NWA is who that they were listening to when they first got into gangster rap, for sure. And they say NWA is the people that was making that music that had them turning their head like, man, did they just say that on the song? Like, for real? And Absolutely, bro. That's something where we can't deny that. So what do we do with that? Once we acknowledge what you have contributed to the music genre your whole career, and if we acknowledge that you've contributed a bunch of negativity, a bunch of violence, a bunch of disrespect of women, what do we do? Do we call you a legend? Or is it like, wait, we don't need to call you no legend? I think that calling people legends in hip hop is also a force of what helps to perpetuate negativity, and that's a trick of the enemy. That's a trick of that's the devil's work at its finest. We're gonna make it to where y'all start to call people legends and immortalize people inside of hip hop, and the main thing they've contributed is the glorification of violence, the disrespect of women, the glorification of drug dealing and drug use. Like, that's crazy. We need to take the legend status off of a lot of the people who we call legends in hip hop. And that's gonna hurt their ego, but that's gonna help our community.
Who are some of the rappers you feel like that about?
Who shouldn't be considered a legend? Any rapper that has glorified drug dealing and drug use. So if you are glorifying the trap, if you are glorifying what it means to be in the trap and to make the type of music that is all about all of the dope that you sold and everything that came along with that, and you glorified all that, you're not a legend. So you can put it together. You know, it's multiple artists who it's like, man, all y'all did was, you know, just because I see that a lot of hip hop artists, you know, a lot of hip hop artists can't take any level of accountability, man, to the point where it's like, yo, I am ready to just get mad at the messenger, regardless of if the message is true or not, you know. And people looking for like, oh yeah, you can say my name as long as you being a yes man, as long as you big up in me. But if you say my name and you ain't singing my praises, then nah, we ain't rocking. Like, I automatically don't rock with you. Okay, cool. That's a problem that you have, not a problem that I have. So all of the rappers who have glorified trap music should not be considered legends. I'm gonna say it again. All the rappers who have glorified trap music should not be considered legends. That's just a fact.
All right, so you guys, I want to get you guys' response to that. How do you feel about that?
Is that nigga from North Carolina?
New Orleans.
He sounds disgusting and mad uneducated and trying to act like he's spitting. He's trying to act like he's spitting facts and it's supposed to be that because he thinks that. Nigga, shut up.
You know he's a Harvard professor, right?
No, I know.
Okay.
But he's saying it like as if just because he's saying it, that's what it is. Nigga, no, shut up. It's rap, nigga. It's rap. It's rap. It's rap.
I don't fully agree with him, but I understand him. I understand exactly what he's saying, because it like the not the consequences, the after effects of everything, because it contributed to a lot of good and bad. But you can't say like you can't call them legends in the rap sphere. You know what I'm saying? You gotta call them legends, whoever they are. Who is it talking about? NWA, right?
Well, he brought up NWA, but then he kind of like didn't really say that they weren't legends because he doesn't really know their music like that. That's basically what he said. But then he took it to music that he knows. So he's like, any artist that glorified the trap, then you not a legend. Okay.
For instance, Jay-Z, my favorite album, Reasonable Doubt.
That's who I thought instantly when he was saying this stuff.
He pushed the game up to a whole new content. Because before that, you'll have glimpses of like a Cool G rap, a little bit of Nas, a little bit of Raekwon and Ghost. It wasn't in depth like how Jay-Z came out with Reasonable Doubt. But without him pushing that and everything, you know, Reasonable Doubt, somebody would have came along and did it anyway. And besides that, he's not.
Jeezy was on his way.
But that's after, I'm saying. Somebody would have came eventually, but certain times and periods in rap, things are necessary because rappers come from the street most of the time. You know what I'm saying? And he can't say that he got stripped people of their legendary status because they talking about the track. He can't say that. I don't think that's right. But I understand what he's saying though.
But my thing is, I'm tired of people making it seem like rap gotta be positive all the time, bro. It's rap. It's how people feel. It's their emotion. It's their biography type shit. Like, how dare you say somebody ain't a GOAT because they're speaking on something that you don't want to hear about, bro? That's like, that's stupid as fuck. I don't want to hear that. That's stupid.
But now the two, they correlate in rap with, you know, I guess you want to say the culture or, you know, the people, they correlate in the two. So they're saying that the hip hop right now has heavy influence over the culture of the people and how they moving. You know
that ain't why rap is rap though. It ain't. So what? So what? Rap ain't kumbaya or none of that. Rap is for what, like I said, that shit don't mean nothing, bro.
But it's not pushing a good narrative into a good direction.
But that don't mean nothing. That don't mean it's not good. That don't mean it's not good.
I feel what he's saying because it's like they not doing that to movies. They not saying, yo, these movies is doing the wrong thing, or this TV show is doing the wrong thing.
Even like action figure, you watch stuff fighting, bro. That's just a different level of it, bro. You see these action and these cartoons with guns and stuff too. Like, they be changing the perspective of stuff.
I can't say it all the same because, like, right now, what's the most influential TV show right now? Like Power, I guess. Power.
Yes, I don't really watch that shit, but
I'm saying, like, what else is there, like, influential for us to be influenced by heavily?
Well, at the end of the day, if you're watching Power 9 out of 10, hold on, you better be grown, so you should know right or wrong anyway, watching Power. Okay, well, exactly. That's my point right there. Ain't no kids really sitting up here watching Power. They listening to these artists. You understand what I'm saying? Most of them are. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that hip hop is bad and just pushing a negative, complete narrative. I'm saying that what he's saying, I can understand as far as what he's saying. But he's not right, though. You understand what I'm saying? He's not right. No, what I'm saying is, I get where he's coming from, but that ain't it. That ain't it. No, that's not it. But there does have to be some kind of sit down with the elders and the youngins and, like, you know, spearhead a different type of thing where it's like, this ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the youth, the stuff that they talking about ain't entirely real. You know what I'm saying? It can't be. Because if it was real, most of them be in jail. Yeah, you gotta stop saying that. Everybody ain't spending on their ops. Everybody got ops. You gotta stop saying that, Carl. What? You gotta stop saying that. Saying what? People are into stuff, bro. Stuff goes on behind them scenes. I said everybody ain't into stuff, bro. Everybody's not into stuff. I tell you, 8 out of 10 is. Or did. They might not know more, but they're rapping their life. Okay, when you say that, you saying 8 out of 10, then who do you blame then? I don't blame people because somebody want to follow and jump off a bridge, bro. That's not me. If you want to listen to these niggas rap, sense. You go get influenced by somebody if you ain't got no positive influences. Yeah, but if you want to get influenced to go do a robbery or something, you're an idiot. There's no influence in that. You want to do that. That's you. You can't hype me up to go do a robbery. or anything like that, bro. There's no way. If I don't want to do it,
you're not a kid.
No, when I was a kid, you still couldn't get me to hype me to do no robbery.
Yeah, it might not have been able to hype you, but you probably done a bunch of other shit though.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Exactly.
I wouldn't, but me, I'm not blaming it because it was rap music though. A whole bunch of stuff would come into play. Movies, rap. Like I would think of all. I wouldn't just be like rap made me do it. No, it's what I like in period. The movies, TV shows, all of it. Real life, people I know in real life. It's not. I would not point out rap. They're doing too much with rap right now. I don't like that, bro. Rap is far from the only thing. Oh, man, bro. And then you saying that these people don't, maybe they're not living like that, but what I'm saying is their music is what they lived. So they're rapping about that shit, bro. And it's interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. That they're sometimes...
I'm not, and when I'm saying this, I'm not arguing at you. I'm arguing at the nigga who said this, because I know you don't agree with him already, so.
No, I agree with what he's saying, but I don't think he should pinpoint, like you're saying, he shouldn't pinpoint everything in rap.
Yeah, that's y'all doing too much to pick and choose at rap.
At the end of the day, though, that's probably the most influential thing influencing these kids. School ain't influencing these kids. Sports ain't influencing these kids. TV ain't.
I think social media is way more influential than rap.
Exactly. Rap can go today. Social media can't.
Well, you can't point your finger at anybody on social media like that because there's no NBA or...
They literally call these niggas influencers.
Yo, bro, Quan, they literally be nobody, but they get on this camera and do something somebody like they're an influencer.
Name an influencer that's
Kai Cenat made a whole riot in New York City.
He's not doing anything bad, bro. He's not. I'm saying
you said bad, you said name somebody that he's more influential than pretty much any rapper you can name. Right. They gotta go to him. They gotta go to him.
And I can name like 50 scammers too. That's influencers now. Rich forever. Went to the feds, came home, still do it.
I don't know who that is, but
I'm saying they get views just coming on the camera, views and talking to the people who are watching more than I know these niggas get more views on live more than rap niggas. Like simple, and you don't like you said you don't know them.
Yeah, I don't know them, but what I'm saying is that like a person like Kai Cenat, nobody's killing anybody because of what Kai Cenat did or said or how he acted or portrayed himself or whatever. He's a good influence, if anything.
Right, but I'm not saying that he's bad. But what I'm saying, he's got more influence than the rappers. They got to go to him. The rappers got to go to him to get their message out.
But let's be real here. It ain't just the kids. Because the kids ain't the big homies and all that stuff either. It's the people our age and maybe a little younger or a little bit above. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm saying that our generation and the people before after, they're influenced by this shit. They're not probably influenced by social media too much, but they're influenced and indoctrinated with the thought that, you know, they keep pushing something forward, pushing the whatever. I don't want to call it gangs or anything like that, but they pushing a negative narrative. You know what I'm saying? And because there's no jobs, there's no money, there's plenty ways to get money right now.
Let me ask you something. Should Newport stop selling Newport?
Yeah. Yeah.
But why? Because you say so? They started their business and making their money how they make it. So they should stop because somebody else thinks they should stop making their money?
They should stop because hundreds of thousands and probably millions of people died from the fucking Newports.
But people can die from anything.
That doesn't make any sense. You just asked me, should they stop smoking weed? Should they
I think they should stop too. But I'm asking because it's like the same shit. It's like the same shit you're saying. You want the rappers to stop rapping about what they rapping about?
I didn't say that.
And they making their money. What about all? You can't just. My thing is saying this. You can't just point at the rappers. There's others worse stuff going on. Newport's is way worse than rappers, by far. Yeah. You can't just point at the rappers and be like the influence. Newport's got a 14 and up on a chokehold. You see the smoking corners at the high school filled with Newport.
I'm all for dude talking about his surroundings and how he came up, his story and everything. I'm all for that. If it's drugs involved in it and everything, I'm all for that. I know that. I'm all for it.
So he should say it's not real.
No. The thing about it is, it's when you're rich or when you're getting money and you still perpetuating the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
I do get that, and I don't. I'm still rapping about how I feel. I can have money and still feel pain from when I struggled, bro. Certain situations that hurt me, bro. You can't tell somebody you can't not remember certain stuff in life.
I'm not gonna say that's not real. That's like being a crybaby at this time. Then,
if that's what people love, the crybaby music nowadays. If that's what you want to talk about, they love that.
That's a crybaby, if you ask me.
Yo, Rod Wave and all them, they crying, son.
He's literally crying in his music. Like, he's literally crying the way he raps, like, or sings, or whatever it is you call it.
They're crying.
But when you're 3 albums in, and for instance, this is I like Pusha T. Pusha T is never gonna rap about anything else but the game. Do I think Pusha T is in these streets doing what he's talking about? Absolutely not. Do I think Pusha T got people that's still in the streets doing what they're doing? Absolutely, probably. Most likely, yeah. But at the end of the day, I know what Pusha T is saying ain't him.
All right, now listen. I get what you're saying. Now listen. These rappers still have to make the streets get what they saying. They can't talk the rich stuff if the broke niggas that are listening to it don't get what they saying. You feel what I'm saying? They still gotta relate to the streets in some way. If that's who are buying their records, they gotta relate to them. They can't be talking about Richard Millie's and a nigga don't know what a Richard Millie is. That's his fan. They gonna be losing fans, bro. Why? Because somebody think he should start rapping more about.
So what you're telling me is that a street hood dude or whatever you want to call him is only one-dimensional character?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you can't talk about certain shit that certain niggas ain't gonna get. I'm sure 75% of these niggas fans and shit will not know what they talk about if they talk about certain rich shit. Cause a lot be kids, like you said.
You don't have to talk about anything rich. It's the way that you rap about it. It's if you're being braggadocious about it, it's the way you come across. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're just acting like you're in the heat of the moment every time, I can't listen to that shit. That's bullshit.
What was I gonna say? In regards to D1, like, damn, man, I forgot how I was gonna say, but it was going back to him. But
get him out of here and cut the fucking dreads. And cut the fucking dreads off too. Them shits is nasty.
He's necessary, bro. He's not just. He's probably stirring up controversy, but he's stirring up real conversation.
And nobody else is gonna talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody else is gonna talk about it because, like he said, it's a bunch of yes men that's not gonna say anything about these rappers or anything like that. Nah. So whether he's right or wrong, he's creating a conversation.
Yeah, he was trying to do reverse psychology.
It ain't reverse psychology. Some people feel that way, bro. Some people are so mature in their life that they like, yo, I can't indulge in that shit, bro.
Well, don't listen. Don't hurt.
Some people don't.
Yo, in your search bar, don't put the niggas' names.
And some people don't.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say about D1. Okay, so I feel like he's kind of a hypocrite in a way, bro, because he's not gonna put somebody's name out there that he's rocked with. For instance, the Game and Big Hit are perpetuating what he's talking about.
In the Game in the most way.
But he has songs with the Game and he has a relationship with him. So he's not going to call him out because of his relationship with him. But you could call out dudes that you don't know.
And I'm sure he probably didn't even say none of this to Game, like on some just trying to have a conversation shit. So why would he? Yeah, you right, Duya. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Nah, because that just made me mad because I didn't even know that. That's extra. POD.
I'd receive his message better if he wasn't a G League rapper.
You know what I want to say? Like, we know that Nipsey Hussle was a gang member, but he had a whole different sound from a gang member. He was talking about a whole different thing. And it didn't talk about no destruction really too much. I ain't gonna say like he wasn't talking about no killings or selling no drugs or anything like that. But it was a positive message that he was saying, ownership. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole different,
I just think he did it at a very good level on some Hove shit. I think he really meshed both of it together. Like, cause Hove, like you said, the braggadocious, Hove does it good. You know what I mean? Hove shows levels to how, like, that's what Nipsey did too. Showed levels. He definitely talked about everything you just said all the time too. Mixed with the, but I got to saying the positive stuff. I know most of all his songs. For sure, he mixed it very good. For sure.
That's what I'm saying. You could see he wasn't trying to perpetuate a fraud though. Like most of these rappers do. Whether they're young or older.
But you know what makes Nipsey a little different though? He came in the game a little older and already been gangbanging and probably already almost done with it.
Nipsey came in the game when he was like 21.
I'm talking about like the gang. Like when did you start noticing like Nipsey?
In 2008 when Bullets Ain't Got No Name.
All right. But the world didn't. Well, the world did not know Nipsey in 2008 like that.
It reached the East Coast, so if he coming from the West and it reached the East, then he must have had the middle also.
Bro, his album that he dropped before he died is the only thing people really know from, like, not saying us but people really, that was his breakout point, and he's older than me. That's what I'm trying to say is, by the time niggas started hearing like what he's talking about now, so he's probably already done with like. He lived past the streets and all that. Now he's just rapping about what he's been through, but mixed with the level of, like I said, like how Jay-Z did. He was very good at not forcing the issues.
All right, man. We go agree to disagree. That's all.
So overall, you feel like everybody should keep their legendary status. It's not.
At the end of the day, forget the subject. You're going to have people who think somebody a legend and some people think somebody not a legend anyway. So,
right.
Like, what makes somebody a legend? You still have a different argument about that every day you would.
Well, that's a good segue because, go ahead, Kwa, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, nobody should lose their legendary status because at the end of the day, rap is a game, but the art is starting to influence life too much. That's all I think. Anyway.
So, okay. We'll leave that topic on that. No, but that was a good segue because the man Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def, he had some interesting takes on Drake's music. So let's see what he had to say, man. This just kind of got the internet up in a frenzy.
Like, is Drake hip hop? I know. Drake is
we're here
pop.
for truth. We're here for
Drake
truth.
Drake is pop to me.
Right, that's fair. In the sense that it's charting like pop music, popular music.
He's fucking ugly.
Save him too. She tried to save him.
I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song. So it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping.
Commercial music.
Or it's
Commercial music,
shopping with an edge in certain instances.
Shopping with an edge.
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course, I mean,
It's
I get
commercial, entertaining, fun, good,
It's
formulaic music. That is
it's likable.
likable music. Yeah.
It's likable.
But is it? I'm gonna leave you alone. We're gonna move on.
Woo! So many products. So
many SKUs.
So many SKUs. Look at all these SKUs. Oh, so many products.
So much merchandising. So many barcodes.
I love this mall. Look at this place. I mean, look at this place. They have everything. Everything's here. They have everything here. Oh, this is great. This is a new Drake. You hear it? It's great. Okay. What happens when this thing collapses? This is the thing that we're talking about. It's like nobody wants to talk about. It's like what happens when the columns start buckling? Are we not in some early stage of that at this present hour? Are we seeing like the collapse of the empire? Buying and selling. Where's the message that I can use?
Right.
What's in it for your audience apart from being like banging the pom-poms?
All right, so I just wanted to play this real quick before I get your commentary. Because, Drake, as soon as I saw this clip, I said, Drake is finna flame him. Pause. And, Drake had his comeback, but he also, he had like the people basically said, what Drake was gonna say. So this was one of the things that it was like.
What is this?
That's Drake?
No, that's Yasin Bey.
Drake posted it?
Somebody else did, but Drake posted something similar. I couldn't find it.
I'm confused.
Oh, he's saying, is that hip hop, motherfuckers? Yasin Bey, is that shit hip hop, nigga? You talking about what he's doing? What is that shit?
Mos Def fucks with Common Pause, and Common and Drake don't get along. So he's probably not even. He probably already just doesn't like Drake anyway.
So it's like, what constitutes?
Put that back. Put that back on the screen. What he said.
What?
I don't know who it was, but I was reading it. Put that back on the screen.
Rod?
It says another salty rapper.
Oh, okay.
I hate old niggas gotta understand. They look like clowns when they do some clown shit.
I don't know. I don't know if he's a clown. So. I mean, if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. It ain't like he dragged it. I get what he's saying.
Yeah, but I don't feel like you can say that his shit is not hip hop.
Oh yeah, like, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I'm saying as a nigga, who he is and where he came from, and you can't tell him what to think
because
about that.
Grandmaster Flash or Melly Mel will say that Mos Def ain't hip hop or something. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, "Yo,
They're not better. They're not better.
You're not going back to the days of like, come on, man."
I agree with him that Drake could be pop at times and stuff like that. He's the biggest artist on the planet, bro. Like, he's gonna be pop. Because at the end of the day, when you get on these radio stations and all these countdowns and shit like that, the man goes, I don't know how many platinums, and he's an international star.
Then he's from another country, so that's just a cheat.
Oh, I mean, he's hot. He's hip hop also. I'm not gonna just say he's pop, but he's also hip hop. He's pop, and he shouldn't even take offense to it. To be honest with you, because shit, you're in good company. You were the king of pop, Michael Jackson.
No, when you in rap and somebody's talking negative on your name,
you thought that was negative?
Yeah, he was bombing his music, like he was saying, like, and she was trying to save him. She was trying to save him, and he was just like, "Yo, his shit is like corny. It's like I listen to that shit when I'm picking up, like equating it to Target."
He said shopping. He said that's shopping music. Drake makes shopping music. It goes good with shopping. You could be like, "Oh, I might want this item." You heard that new Drake?
Right. It was a weird connotation. It was saying that his music is pretty much corny, and you could listen to it when you're shopping.
Yeah,
it's like elevator music, basically.
I wouldn't go that far. I'd say it's elevator music, but he do got some stuff that you get tired of hearing this shit, bro.
We know you don't like Drake.
I've been tired of Yasin Bey's music for a long time.
I haven't heard shit from Yasin Bey in a long time.
I always hated him. I hated him in that movie with Beyonce too.
Oh man,
he's nice.
I think he's all right though, but I don't like his music.
He's nice, bro.
He doesn't make good music though.
Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know.
But he can rap. But he can rap very good though.
He's nice. But at this day and age, like you were saying, with Melly Mel and Grandmaster Caz and all them, what is hip hop?
No, they're out of here.
What is hip hop?
Nah, they're out of here. They better not argue with nobody. They better just be like, we started it, and that better be the only argument they got for us.
No, I'm saying, and they're like, what is hip hop right now? Like, there is no standard that makes you hip hop right now, because there's a lot of whack fucking rappers that's talking about street shit that, if that's what you want to call them hip hop, then okay, but I don't think that's. What is my mother saying?
He said, "Now that was hip hop." She's talking about Grandmaster Flash and them. That was hip hop at its purest form. That's what Mama loves saying. And my cousin was saying that no, he's not listening to Mos Def in the car. I feel like Drake's music is like, it's something that everybody can really relate, like listen to. Like you could throw on Drake and your girl's fine with it. You could throw on Drake and you'll like one of the Drake songs. Your kids will like Drake song. So it's something that the whole family can drive, go on a drive and listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? But when it was just the way that he said it. You know what I mean? He wasn't necessarily like bombing his music, but he was just saying that when he said shopping with an edge, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, nigga, you trying to be funny, you know?
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
Yeah,
that was a shot. That was a shot.
Right. So, but what I wanted to say to you guys, or a question I had for you guys, is what makes hip hop? What makes a hip hop artist? Do you consider like Rod Wave and these guys that we were talking about? Is that hip hop?
No, I don't think so.
That's why I say I don't rap, because I don't consider what I do rapping.
But it's rap hip hop.
I hate when they call them niggas rappers too, and they call themselves rappers. That shit is.
I don't know what that is that they do with the auto tune and all that stuff.
Right.
That's your man from back in the day.
To me, most of that shit's better than the niggas that's rapping. So
for me, like how could Andre 3000 make a whole album of just flute music and they call it rap or they call it hip hop? I don't understand how that's even possible.
Because he's black.
Right.
That's why they categorize that.
Yeah, and then the black niggas made that hip hop. I mean that country song. They still call that hip hop. No, it's fucking country.
What about your man that's the cross dresser now?
Who's man? First off,
nobody says.
All right, pause.
What's this dude's name again? He had the country song a couple years ago.
Oh, you talk about I had a topic on him today, but I took it out of the equation because I felt like
which one is this?
He's talking about Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. There you go. Yeah, like they wasn't trying to give him a home in country, so they're like, nah, that's hip hop. Until the Billy Ray Cyrus got on his song, started saying the hook, I guess, and everything.
Pause.
Huh?
I'm just giving a pause for the whole Lil Nas X.
Yeah, but is he hip hop?
No.
Why are you asking us that? No one was saying no.
Love you too, man. Yeah, is he hip hop though? I'm saying, like, is this kid hip hop? He's coming from.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. Sometimes his flow do be OD though. Right? Do you? His flow do be OD sometimes. I ain't gonna pause,
a couple songs that I like. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Pause. He be mixing some hip hop with some of them country shits, bro, and it be a good flow. Pause. I'm telling you.
I don't even feel like he's country though, because I haven't heard a country song since the first one.
That's the only one he got.
That's really got shit that's country beats and all that. Still, they just mix a little bit more of a little bit bait. I don't know, but it's country shit.
I never listened to him. Let me just say that first and foremost.
Oh, I ain't just put him on. I caught my daughter listen to him a couple times.
I never heard him personally.
I like a couple of his songs. I ain't gonna lie. That one shit with Jack Harlow.
They OD'd on that. Bad.
Right.
Is Jack Harlow hip hop?
And he can rap very good. He raps like ESTG.
Well, Duya's asking the question of what do we categorize in as hip hop?
Jack Harlow was rapping before the shit he do now. He got famous off rapping.
Just because you rap ain't making you hip hop for me.
Jack Harlow's a hip hop artist, bro.
Like I said, just because you rap ain't making you hip hop.
Oh, it sounds like you're trying to say he's not because he's white.
Right.
But
hip hop's a culture.
Right.
Yeah, never mind. Drop it. Just drop the whole conversation.
No, it's a topic.
No, we don't argue with you no more when you get like this because
you're gonna just keep saying what you're an argument. Hip hop is a culture.
You're saying because he's white, he's not hip hop, and I'm leaving it at that. I mean,
said Lil Nas X ain't hip hop either.
I said he's not hip hop. He's not hip hop either.
But that's the thing.
He's filthy. That's what he is.
He is filthy. We can all agree on that. He is filthy. Oh man. So I mean,
but I'm glad y'all asked that though, because they throw hip hop on a lot of stuff that I be like, I know he's not rapping for sure. He's singing. Call it that or something. Just change. Just give melody its own genre. Melody.
I feel like they put Chris Brown as a hip hop.
And that's wrong because where's R&B at with these people? That's what they need to be, like soft R&B. I'm about to say hard R&B, but
pause that too. But I was thinking about that too, and I was pause it. But for real though, they should put the rappers that sing as pause, and then they don't even say R&B no more. I don't even know what that is.
Because when T-Pain was out
And even the R&B niggas want to be rappers too. So it's like reversed. Everybody just want to do everything.
And that's because of R. Kelly.
And Doja Cat is the best woman that raps and sings.
That's a fact.
My girl be making me listen to her. She's fucking good.
Right.
She talks about that shit too.
I agree 100%.
Who's that?
Agree with you.
Doja Cat is the best woman that raps and sings for sure. And she raps about what we want to hear. Her flow, she's a nigga, bro.
No, she's dope. So I can't even. I want to
flow in her metaphors. I wanted to create.
As much as I wanted to try to create like a conversation on this, I like her music.
She's very. My girl be putting shit on by surprise, and I act like, but I'd be like, this woman is fucking incredible. She's better than Nicki and them. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She don't gotta rap about.
Wait a minute. Who is this? One of hip hop's criteria is rhyming. So everyone rhyming is hip hop. Negative. I don't agree with you.
You rhyme R&B singing. Yeah. The country niggas rhyme.
Exactly.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, Doja Cat, man, she's fucking amazing. And she needs flowers, bro.
She does. I agree with you. I love her.
Yeah, bro. I don't care how crazy she is. Keep being crazy. You're really rapping good. She raps more than these niggas we talking about right now, too.
She does. She goes, bro. I ain't gonna front. I got her whole album. I listened to it a couple times already. She goes, bro. She's really nice.
Yeah, really I can't even. That's one thing we all could agree on. She's good. She's
that girl good, bro. That woman's good, bro. I never listened to her. Like I heard the popular shit, but I never listened to what she's saying. She's speaking that shit every time. It ain't nothing weak, failed. Bars, flow, metaphors is her.
When I first heard her that I'm a cow, I was like, nah, get this out of here, man. Get this out of here. I cannot. But no, she's grown on me.
That's where she fucks niggas up. She could dip into that bag too.
Yeah, she gets on her weirdo. Her weirdo.
He said it right here. Doja Cat's personality at times overshadows the music.
Yeah, well, they say the same thing about Kanye, and he's the GOAT.
You don't think that you have to encapsulate what hip hop is as far as the rapping, DJing, break dancing. I'm not gonna say break because nobody break dances. Nobody's pop locking.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know why I think it's like this now? Because nobody original no more. Everybody doing what they see is popping and gonna get them to where they think they need to be. You feel me? And barely anybody from that was born in 2000 and up ain't gonna rap. T.I.'s son's probably the only one I know that raps that's from that type of time. You know what I mean? And
I never heard him rap.
And T.I.'s son is J. Cole Jr.
Which son?
The oldest.
Damani.
The second oldest with the dreads.
Damani. Not King.
Quan. And he raps about the stuff you like. The positive. He is literally Kendrick and J. Cole as one. It's like, how do you rap this good from down south? Like, you're very good. Well, just listen to two things from him. You'll just come back next time and tell us he's very good.
When your father over here saying words like expeditiously and stuff like that.
He's saying stuff like that in his raps too.
I expect your vocabulary to be out of this world like J. Cole.
Yeah, but he's the one that had to live in the hood.
So he the one that played the guitar?
Yeah.
Is he the one that played the guitar?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
The oldest don't play the guitar, I don't think. It's the second oldest.
All right, I'm not sure. Because I know one plays the guitar and one raps too.
He just rapped to his dad at his concert. That shit don't make me, that nigga's so good, bro. But like I was saying, let's stick to the topic. He's one of the ones that's from the year 2000 that rap. Him and Corday, the Corday kid.
Yeah.
Corday is nice.
Yeah, he's very good. And T.I.'s son is better than him. He's better than him.
Wow.
He's better than him. But they talk about the same type of positive.
Like he is better than him.
I think his reach is gonna be way better than his, but they talk about the same type of positive stuff.
What about JID?
I don't listen to that person.
He's nice.
I'm just being honest. I see it. It's like 50 Cent. When I first seen his name, I just skipped past that when he first came out.
That's crazy.
So before we get
people are gonna just do what they see. Nobody original no more like that.
Before we get into the last topic, I wanted to talk about.
Hold on. Because now you see how somebody will come out with something, right? That's popping, and then the next person that steals what they do and come out and be even better than what they did. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody come out with something that's good, and then the next person artist gets the idea of that, takes it, and then ends up being like higher than what the other person was. That's just how it is. Ain't nobody coming out with their own shit no more. They see what's working and they're using it.
Yeah, it's the influenced by other.
Because you could tell the difference. Like Fab will come out with a very good freestyle, 3 million views. You see somebody else come out with something, they gonna get 3 million in 2 weeks. It'll take Fab fucking 3 years to get 3 million views.
That's good, fellas.
It's just the way the world is. Niggas ain't trying to hear the real rap.
Yo, what's good?
So we got a couple of different shows that we're gonna be doing. Offshoots of this show. We're gonna be doing a music review show. It's gonna be Quad's show. It's called The Bar Exam. He's breaking down people's bars and just their music songs in general. So the first show is gonna be this Tuesday. So definitely look out for that. He's a tough critic, man.
Oh
man, I don't know. I just want to say before this Bar Exam show starts, the opinions of Qasim Henry do not reflect the 845 Inc. conglomerate as a whole. This is this man's opinion. So don't come at the show. Don't come at pause.
Yo, hold on too. And I'm not fake. I'm the host, gang. I'm not faking nothing up there. Shit weak. Pause. My face don't never lie. So do not come up there and your shit be trash. Last time we did this, it was good. I didn't have to even look like somebody was being weak. It wasn't even a thought. Y'all niggas coming, y'all be weak. Y'all out of here. Y'all gonna be embarrassed. We not playing no games and being fake because we got people that watch us and they will literally tell us we being fake because something was weak. It ain't happening like that no more. Y'all right?
I gotta give my disclaimer too, man. I'm not here to try to trash people's shit. I'm just going by. I got whole categories that I'm listening to your music first of all. So let's just clap for that. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody really dissecting anybody's music no more. We used to have the Source with the 5 mics and everything, and the Rolling Stone with the stars, and ain't nobody really like doing that no more. So I'm taking my time to listen to your music at least 3 times, 4 times, and then give my opinion on it according to my criteria that I made. So I'm not just sitting. What?
No, go ahead. I'm my fault.
I'm not just sitting here trashing anybody's music, trying to get. I don't do the shock value shit. I don't do the clout chasing shit. Even if I don't fuck with you, you ain't even. If you ain't send me the music, I still listen to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So don't take offense to it. I'm just trying to put some notoriety on it, and on top of that, I just want. And they ain't just local people either. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just 845. It's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The whole game. So I'm just, dissecting music. That's all. At the end of the day.
So Rod, I'm just send me some of those songs of those artists. I'm not familiar with a lot of them. So yeah, we can definitely. Nice. We'll definitely do that. I definitely want to do that.
Yeah, Rome Streets is crazy.
And then Burl said we need that. So before, like I said, we get into the last topic. I wanted to kind of promote this show, the Camron versus Mase verse for verse. So if you're not familiar with verse for verse, we did a 64 tournament, but now we just kind of going rapper for rapper. Each verse will be judged on the wordplay, delivery, flow, content, creativity, and punchlines.
We're taking points off for pause moments too.
Oh man, Mase got a lot, man.
Yeah, I know that he just pissed me off. I was trying to listen to it last night on the way to Poughkeepsie. Oh, yeah, me fucking mad.
Cam got a lot too.
So yeah, we're actually looking for judges.
Saying mad gay shit. I get hard when I want to. Why would you say that? What do you mean? He wasn't even rapping yet. He was just talking before the sound came. I get hard when I want to. No,
he said M-A-$E.
Yeah, that's
you ever trying to find me? I should warn you. I get hard when I want to.
Nah, he's filthy.
Oh man, so yeah, we're looking for judges for this battle, and we're gonna go off of what you guys say. I got a couple people in mind, so I'm gonna hit them up. But if anybody's on this live right now and interested in being a judge for the Camron versus Mase verse for verse, and it's just going off the lyrics. We got a song for songs coming up too, but this particular show is just going to be about the verses. So I just wanted to promote that and see if anybody.
Hold on. We're doing the Mason Camp song for song too?
We might do that.
That's not fair.
We might do that.
That's not fair.
Because it's not really fair for Mase with this verse.
No. The verses is probably not fair for Mase, but songs, it's not fair for Cam.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, you're going to play me headaches. I don't understand. I don't know.
Cam got some songs.
Yeah, Paul, Suck It or Not, probably the best one.
No.
Yeah.
Crazy?
What you gonna name? Headaches that ain't do nothing?
The song with Kanye?
That's really my shit. That's a very good one.
Down. You don't like Hey Ma? I like Hey Ma.
Yeah, but that's a headache now. I'm not trying to hear that.
There's a couple songs. I can't think of mine.
Thank you then. You can't think. You don't got nothing. I got 1,000.
He got a couple songs that I could think of, but I can't name them. I don't know the
We know that. Song. I said that verse wise. But if you want to talk about good song shit, he has nothing from my boy.
What's Mase's best verse?
That's what I mean. I
think it's that All Out one, man.
I don't know.
The All Out?
Nah, yeah. That want to see me heat without AC. You think I'm sweet, you taste me, how much you really want it. Enough to put a meal on it or your deal on it. This shit Cancun. Guess who I'm going with? My own fella. See, I play. That's his best verse.
No, that Mase about the blue Lex with about 2 texts.
Oh, yeah.
14 got about 2 left.
I don't know though, because he has good verses.
Triple platinum and only in the US on the /allout.com. He said, why buy Chris some shit? Why buy Chris when you could buy Don?
I ain't gonna let bygones be bygones.
I know one thing. That Cam verse on that Clue is crazy. Not the Fantastic Four. I'm talking about the freestyle on the
No,
DMX.
Fantastic Four is too amazing, bro.
Nah, you gotta listen to the Clue DMX beat, Get At Me Dog beat.
I could fuck Mase up though, pause with some Cam verses, because Cam got some shit.
Somebody said 24 hours to live.
Yeah.
That was all right verse from Mase though.
That was alright. I tell a bunch of hoes instead of for
sexual. Smack conceited niggas right off the pedestal. I leave a bitch that I found my dad that I never knew. And show him how I look
I do good shit like take kids from the ghetto.
Go bust to my niggas under massive stress.
He had the worst verse.
He said good stuff. If you want to talk grown shit, he was talking good shit before he died. What he was about to do.
Right.
What people told him was to do a line of coke. Fuck. Get him out of here. You know what I mean? Come on. Niggas was talking about doing D-Rugs. Niggas was talking about doing D-Rugs before they died, do you? I had to listen. Wait, did he say he was going to do the coke?
People was talking about rape, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Mase was being smart with his.
Black Rob had the best verse on that.
He was talking about sniffing the Yoda bean.
Take a sip of the raw, jump in the whip, get the cats I want to get. Since the time of the robbery in 86.
He told on himself too. Like, come on. Yeah, he had the worst verse.
Yo, he glued shit. He was gonna take the woman's. Yo, he's gonna fuck her in the safe. Come on, man. Come on, shit.
Right, listen to Mase.
Niggas done started something. Mase is on there?
Yes, and he OD'd.
Yeah.
But Jada left him badly.
That.
Check out the kid that moved coke like Sosa. Never turned down Cho-Cho. Being in Costa Rica. He's the best ever.
Started something Mase verse on there.
That's when Jada was becoming my favorite, when he was fucking leaving Mase. And I said, yeah, you know what? You know what, Mase? Take a back seat.
I like that. What you know about going out, head west, Red Lex TV, all up in the head.
They weren't rapping that good back then. They were just wasn't the flow. That's nowadays flow. That's today, 2024 shit.
Yeah,
that's too good for back then, bro. The niggas was nasty rapping. I don't care how y'all think them niggas was good. The niggas was nasty rapping back in that day, bro. Some of them niggas they're like this. Mase was ahead of his time by years. I don't care if y'all thought he was tougher, a lot of y'all niggas would have been clearly saying he was the best. If y'all thought Mase was a killer.
Yo, we were saying he was the best when he wasn't tough.
No, I'm saying though, for all the other niggas who just think he wasn't. Like, there's niggas that just been, man, he's pussy. You know what I mean? There'll be those types, and there'll be a lot of them when it comes to Mase too. They weren't as good as...
We put that up there, man. That Hold Me Down second verse is crazy. That Hold Me Down second. We put that up there too. Yeah. So so
no, that you want to see me heat without AC. You think I'm sweet? Pause. How much you really want it?
Enough to put it on.
He OD'd on that.
Yeah, he did OD on that. That's up there.
But Jada left him on the freestyle when they did that at the radio station badly.
Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about the money, Puff.
That's the verse I told you.
Yeah.
That's the verse I told you about.
Spend time at HAWA.
Stop smoking la la.
Puff, why try? I'm a thug. I'm a die.
That's Fab. I'll be out in hazy, puffing hazy. Brothers is hazy. Yeah, right. Fab took his style, gang.
He definitely did.
Come on,
he didn't even try to change the voice or
he
nothing.
He definitely took his style, man.
Do you want to the smooth or buggy? Mase was too good.
He just sound like him.
They gotta let me come on that show one day. I gotta hit them up. I'm hitting them up.
A lot of people do sleep on Mase.
So this was one of the interview. Like, I watch a lot of interviews and content creators and stuff like that during the week when I'm driving. And this was one of the interviews that I felt I think I'm gonna put him as top 3 interviews. Now, the interviews could go wrong, it could go left, and he'll piss you off, or he'll give you some game that's I'm getting to him. Or he's giving you some game that's you never really thought about beforehand. Or he could just play you real quick. Pause. So I just thought this was...
And he say something that was so...
Oh, here this nigga.
So I could go on and on and on and on and on. And also, I just think that every Batman needs a Joker, and he's that clown. So that's it. And I think everybody's scared of him, and I'm not, because of the color of his skin. And it's like he's the poster boy for why you're scared of him. You know what I mean? He's that guy to me. I just don't like how he exploits our culture. And then when he got on the radio and tried to say, who's Damon? And he actually got on the radio and said, yo, I know what they're doing, but I got to eat. How could you like a man that would do that?
I saw that interview on
So then
Breakfast Club.
why you don't have a problem with him? That would be my question. How could you not have a problem with that man? He's not from my culture. He eats off us all day and he makes money off our dysfunction. Why? And then trust him with YouTube? That's how they're killing us. So people aren't even conscious of how they pay out at YouTube or Tubi or any of those things. So what I did was, because I was like, I'm not sure, especially if he's over there, it's not right. So I use YouTube for marketing, but I went and built my own network. And let's say YouTube gets the ads from Pablo. I went around YouTube and I get the ads from Pablo. So instead of them getting that $6 billion, I get that $6 billion. If I want to split it with a creative, then they'll get $3 billion, I'll get $3 million. But it ain't gonna never be $100 million to $6 billion. But I understand it because no one's asking. Does it make sense to get a million views and only make $7,000? That don't make no sense. So that means that the way that I'm seeing things, if any dollar anyone makes at YouTube, if you were really getting paid what you're supposed to, you would be making 100 times more, 100x, not 10x, 100x. So that's why I launched American New. And that's a real network, broadcast live. It looks like y'all doing a lot of stuff here, but you could get on it right now. And the ads are Nike and all that. So no one teaches us about the ads. They're just teaching us about how it feels to understand when people are viewing you and it feels good. And that takes the place of the money that you're supposed to be making, the fame they give you, and no one's asking about why they're not getting no money. Those are the questions I ask. This doesn't, the breakdown doesn't make sense. Then I got to do an investigation, but I'm never going to be that Johnny. Like, you're never going to be making me do all this work and you're getting the lion's share. It's not, it just doesn't make sense. It's the same exact thing that happened in the music business. If there was robbery in the music business, anytime there's a new business, there's robbery. So you have to look for it. You could never think that on the internet and all this new money and VPNs and all of that, that we're not getting completely robbed. No one's even asking. No one challenges the bust down or the split. No one says, let me see how much money you made off that Nike ad. They just want to know how much they're getting. I don't know how much you getting, so I'm not going to do that. I got to know how much, and I work with my creators.
Niggas probably hate doing business with him.
Yeah. I get 40. Let's go eat. But I'm not going to sit there now because my culture is creatives now. So now I'm getting out of business and YouTube too, because he can't make no more music because it's only, to me, his only business model was robbing niggas. And nigga meaning people that aren't smart, not black people, people that are in a tight situation that will do anything to get out of it. And by the time they realize they've been robbed, they owe or they in jail.
Your company is American New, right? You said
that's my family's company. That's the network, company. Yeah.
Okay, so
I work for my family.
When someone wants to go search your company, what search engine do they use
to go on American New?
What's typically like?
Well, right, it just launched, so you could go on Fire Stick. It should be on Apple. It'll be on Roku. But
to get the Roku, Apple, you mean going straight through their apps?
Well, through their distribution.
Yeah. But if somebody wanted to just look you up and say, let me look up American New, typically what search engine would they use?
Maybe Google.
Google, right. And Google owns YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So Google, anytime Google, this sounds like you would be a direct competitor to YouTube, right?
To everybody.
To everybody, right.
But to YouTube, a Tubi, one of those.
But if you're, let me put myself over here. Mm-hmm. If I'm YouTube, if I'm Google, mm-hmm. and I own YouTube, and I see a competitor coming off from the side, I'm running, and I see this competitor coming up on the side of me, and I got the power to do that, trip you, and get away with it, I'm gonna do it. If I get an opportunity to hit you with a boat,
if I'm gonna punch you in the back of your head, do it. You know, if somebody hits you in the back of the head, I'm not gonna just let that happen.
But check this out.
Okay, like boom.
And you know what I'm saying? I respect that, but I want you to tell me after I tell you this. I want you to tell me how you gonna bow me in the back of the head when I tell you this. No, I'm not. No. We're talking about
you in the back of the head.
We're talking about it. Yeah. But listen, this is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Okay, say I see the competitor coming up on the side of me.
How did Tubi do it?
And now I'm gonna say,
we're not. Okay, here's the difference.
I'm gonna say. Let me make the point first. But I'm gonna say, yo, let me hit these filters so that Dame's people can't reach him as much as they want to. Let me make sure that they have a problem getting over there because Google controls the algorithm. They control the filters. They can. This is why it's been so. Trust me, I am not trying to discourage. I just believe that if we are to do our thing, I think that we need an entire new search engine, because if we're going to go up against Google, if we're going to go up against YouTube, we need a different search engine than Google, and it needs to be Black owned and controlled, because otherwise, if people have to go find us, just like almost every other.
Here's the difference.
Every other company
with guys
in this country,
with guys
and
like
world,
you and I,
you got to search.
With guys like you and I, right? Google would be for people that don't know us, right? Because they'll know how to get to us because they know us. So I have a direct-to-consumer relationship to the people that I know. If, like, as far as the algorithm goes, for some reason I'm in that algorithm that I pop up. I don't pay for that or any of those things, and it's a fight for independence. It's inspiration, and it's self-awareness, and it's positive. Because we have the ability to do what we need to do with the ads, we could also control algorithms as well. So when I get into a game, I've already, like, again, you go on somebody's block, it's easy to call the police. You just got to deal with that type of shit. It's part of the game. So I know that there's always a competitor doing something, but my work to me is so good that I'm going to get there and there's nothing they can do about it. I watch a Tubi, there's no creatives over there. That's just an ad agency that put together and there's no genius there, and they went and got bought by Fox. Only thing that they would do is try to buy me. But the difference between me and YouTube is that I'm not just taking any work. Anyone could get on YouTube. This is more of a Netflix situation where I gotta like it to put it on. I'm not just doing that with everybody. And again, most of the people, I'm only trying to talk to generals that have armies. So I'm talking to people that have their own relationship completely with, like, a Billy Carson, a 19 Keys, Ernie Alesia, people that already have made a community. We just got to all stick together and we make our own algorithm that way. Yeah. So there's a lot of verticals that come with it. I mean, like, everyone is supposed to have a podcast and a streaming service. It's just a vertical of your ancillary things that you do. It's like one thing. Every company should have a podcast, should have a streaming service, should have a website, should have a YouTube channel. It all comes with the game. But I'm saying, regardless of what, if I get 1,000 people, it's more money made than 1,000,000 people on YouTube because we get the full benefit of the ad. So I don't have to sell nickels. I'm going to sell weight.
I like Dame Dash, and I always did.
So there's a lot to unpack right there.
Pause.
We talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, and it was on my, it was at the forefront of the conversation because I was putting the show together, and you know what I mean. So, do you feel like YouTube is taking advantage of people's kind of lust for fame and what's the word that I'm looking for? Lust for fame and
notoriety
and yeah.
You asked me, they're doing the same shit the record label's been doing. How much niggas get paid per CD?
Yeah, it was like a cent.
How much? A cent?
Yeah, back in the day.
1 cent?
Yeah, it was like 3
That's
maybe.
Worse. That's worse. That's worse.
Well, who? At the end of the day, they're not doing anything different than what the drug dealer is doing to the fiend.
Yeah, that's
right.
You could tell he used pause. He used to get busy. Wow, he just said that.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't no difference. But like what we were saying, you gotta educate yourself, and Dame educated himself to the point where he knows about going and get the ad direct, you know what I'm saying, being direct with the customer and going and get the ad money straight directly from the people that's doing the ads or whatever. And everybody's not smart enough to have a YouTube or a streaming service or that kind of platform. So they might have to get jerked, pause. You know what I'm saying? They might have to get jerked around and fucking figure out what's to do next? You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody in the industry, like Camron in the beginning of his career, he said it himself. Yeah, I had to figure out through Epic how to you know, before I went to Rockefeller, I figured out through Epic how to move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like going to school, kind of. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know much of nothing unless you go to school and you graduate. After you graduate, and you figured everything out. The same thing. So, yeah, if we in a good what you call a perfect world, will the people that learned everything will give you the game for free. But they say the game is to be sold, not told. Right?
Yeah.
So we can blame YouTube and Leo Cohen all we want to and everything, but at the end of the day, Dame is giving you the game right there. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you the game, but how many people gonna take that and use it?
Niggas
you know
are still going. You heard niggas are still going not read their contract.
Yeah, they not, because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to upload, and hopefully you pray that you go viral or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Most people don't read the stuff that the HR book that they give you when you get hired for a job. It's the same.
I ain't reading that.
Exactly. See? So it's the same type of thing.
But you can find loopholes in there when you read that kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Dame's saying. There's certain loopholes that you'll find and everything. You know what I mean? You do what you do. You gotta do your due diligence. But everybody's not out to do their due diligence. So you can't blame YouTube for saying, yo, you gonna take this 13 cents? Or you not go, you know what I'm saying? You can't blame them. That's the business that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with the record labels. We gonna give you $1 million, but you gotta sign a 10 album deal. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter if you sold 50 million records. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed that people, for the most part, it's like, I'll say this, like a lot of stuff that our culture does first, and we don't really get the credit for it. Like Black Planet was way before any social media. That was the first social media. Like, it's before any of MySpace or any of that stuff. I was on Black Planet in college, 2000.
Like 99, 2000, right?
Right. So like that was really the first social media, but people are not gonna give Black Planet the love that it's supposed to get. And nowadays people kind of make a joke out of Tubi. And they're like, oh, this is like low budget. Like basically they're like, oh, this is low budget films and stuff, but they just got the bag from Fox.
And now they got all sorts of real movies like Netflix on there.
So yeah, I mean, we always switch cutting edge of stuff, and then until the man, I'll say, you know what I mean, the man or whatever comes and validates it. We've been going back through this since the 60s. And before then, you know what I mean? People wanted to go to white schools because they said the white schools was better. But in actuality, we was making doctors and lawyers and had our own businesses because we stayed in our own community type thing. And that's what I'm trying to correlate that to this, because we're the product. We're the ones on the product, and they utilizing us to make their dollars.
Right.
And if we were to do that, it would be a greater infrastructure for all of us. You know what I mean? But I'm just one person, just saying my opinion. I don't know how to make a whole Tubi or anything like that. But I can put together, a few apps and stuff like that. But I can't. I don't have that. But there's people that are in our community that do. So I just think that instead of really like fighting on the internet and type of stuff, a collective of people need to get together and do that. Just kind of like we were saying yesterday, where the direct to consumer is the new model for independent people, because using these platforms, it's not geared for you to win. It's like you think that you could come to my house and sell your stuff at my house, and I'm not gonna say, yo, man, nah, man. Where's my money? You in my house. You're in my house selling this stuff. So you can't do that. You can't do this. You can't come here with your feet stinking. You can't do this. You can't do that. Like, this is my house. That's what's going on. I know I was long-winded, pause with it, but
why, and I don't understand. I understand Dame and I don't understand his hatred for Leor and everything. That's between them and everything. But he's making like Leor and YouTube like one. And I understand Leor is CEO of YouTube and everything, but Leor ain't the one that created YouTube or put everything to play into place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's people that's successful off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That probably broker deals off of YouTube that's lucrative for them. You know what I'm saying? But then you got the people that's coming up and don't know and didn't, do their due diligence or whatever. They didn't really figure it out, but they're getting that look. So later on, it's a way of paying dues at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay your dues one way or another, or you're just gonna be stuck into the one thing. And as far as like what we talked about yesterday, the direct to customer and everything, and the artists and everything we was talking about, there ain't no. That's hard, Paul, to get 1,000 people to continuously buy into you. Whether you're selling hats, you're selling shirts, you're selling music, that's let's just say 4 different products. So that one product, each thing is $100. Let's just say that's $400 that you get from the one customer. If you get 1,000 of it, you can live good. You know what I'm saying? But these artists, like we were saying yesterday, they don't see that as good enough. You know what I'm saying? That's not good enough. You gotta have that look. I gotta be known. I gotta be famous. I gotta be this and all this shit. When all you need is 1,000 people, bro. To buy into you. That's all you need is 1,000 people that's gonna buy every product that come out for you. You know what I'm saying? You might have to hustle a little harder than all these other people that's out here, but like Zach said, don't let these rappers fool you. They broke. But people are broke.
They got expensive loans.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, what would be your take on what he was saying, Blizz?
I agree with him. I think he was spitting that knowledge.
Spitting knowledge?
Yeah. That was good shit. He was basically breaking down what you want people to be saying, right? That's the type of shit you wanted, nigga, to teach niggas about what's going on.
And
usually he throws a little bit of type of hate. He was just basically really just spitting knowledge right there. I was waiting for. That's why I sucked my teeth at the beginning. Pause when he said it was Dame, because I watched something the other day. He pissed me the fuck off, but that wasn't it. I liked it that.
I think his respect for Willie D is really high, and he didn't let. He actually
Willie D is a filthy name too.
Come on, man. That's his
it
name.
is.
That's his name.
It is. But he, like I said, his respect for him is up there, and he was actually able to listen to what Willie D had to say. If that was like a Charlemagne or an Envy was like, yo, if you should do this, and he'd be like, you're not a boss though.
Yeah.
You're not a boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
he pick and choose. He picks and choose.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I kind of like when he was talking on his podcast, Willie D's podcast. When he said he's in the algorithm for some reason.
He is.
I kind of understand now after watching that why he does what he does. So when he talks about Jay-Z and all of them, or Jay-Z particularly,
He gets in the algorithm.
And that's his free, what you call it, his free advertising of himself. So you can do, direct the traffic towards him for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying?
And that's true.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's a good point. Great point. But we hate it though. We still hate it.
Yeah. But it's a method to the madness that I just kind of like when he said that, I was like, that makes sense. What he's doing. And whether he does it, intentionally or unintentionally, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good method. You know what I mean? But shout out to Dame, man.
Definitely shout out to Dame, man. He was talking that shit.
I hope there'll be a Rockefeller like reunion or some type of tour where he's on board with it or something. Where
man, we ain't gonna hear neither one of them speak good on each other until one die.
Bad Boy had a fucking reunion tour. Cash Money, they trying to do one.
I don't think BT's with it.
There gotta be a Rockefeller tour though, bro.
Never.
There gotta be a Rockefeller tour. Everybody's in a good place.
I don't even think they could do it. I don't think they could do a tour, but they could do a concert.
Yeah, there's not enough good music.
Show,
from all of them.
Yeah, one concert.
A documentary, something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They definitely.
Oh, they do a documentary. It's definitely beef started all over again when the documentary dropped.
They held the first half of the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It was them.
So before we get off the air, how do you feel? I don't have any like video of it, or maybe let me see if I can find
Petey
it.
Crack, the only one that had promising out-of-state property.
I don't want to. I feel like if I try to find this video, it's gonna crash.
Nice.
Yeah, please don't.
But how do you feel about what Jim Jones said?
Jim Jones is done if he thinks he's messed with anybody. And when he said his first, he fucking was terrible. Hated him on any song. He was fucking a pastor on them songs preaching. I hated him.
He was on his way.
The funny thing is, I hated that D Green and them really liked him. Y'all like him because he's blood. I don't care. I don't like him.
Jim Jones is smart for that. The same way Dame mentioning Jay-Z.
Because we mentioned him.
No, he's just hyped because a couple people think he did good versus Pusha T, and he thinks he's here now. Don't let him fool you.
He knows he's not messing with Jada Kiss, Cam.
No, he really did. Oh, he thinks he's messing with Jada.
No, he doesn't. He knows he's not.
Hear the verse?
How is he thinking this after he
did
got
you not hear what he said about the
bar?
versus shit? He needs a rematch because he thinks he'll handle Jada one-on-one. Pause.
If he thought that, he'll call Jada Kiss out himself.
He did that. That's what I'm saying. He did this,
bro. He called Jada Kiss out.
Yeah. Yes.
He
tried to tell him my shit gonna hit different in Madison Square Garden one-on-one, just me and you. I have hits for days. That's exactly what he said.
He doesn't have hits for days. He doesn't have.
But that's what he was saying to Jada. He said this to Jada.
He definitely said it. he was wrong for it.
And I'm like, Jim, are you lost? And you're gonna be. It's gonna give you a way worse one-on-one. Pause.
This is a fact, and he can't think in his right fucking mind. Who was it? I think I told Ted yesterday. I said, "Can you spit, pause, any classic verse from Jim Jones? Just give me one classic verse."
Jim Jones, head of the Goonie Googles. I put number around his head like a. He said, "Put money around his head like a Suzu, blowing halo air out the moon roof." While I'm swerving through the lane in the new car. He dumped on that though. I liked it.
Classic? No, that's not.
Yeah, that was good for Jim Jones. He sucked. I thought that was a good one. Go back.
We're not saying good for Jim Jones. We said classic. When you say classic,
it fucking sucks.
Yeah, let's listen to what he said. I'm not gonna put the video on the screen, but I'm listening.
They trying to do everything but rap. Don't start yourselves. Come out and play.
Actually, Jim Jones is good now.
Only one of you need my error. And I got the bag to match it, heard? This is a public service announcement. 2024, I'm giving out all smoke to you, my era. What happened? You heard? What happened?
Fab was smoking.
Badly.
I think he be around them and they be arguing about. They go to the gym together every day. I think they be arguing about this shit.
Fab will smoke him.
I think Jim Jones be thinking he's better than people he think he's tougher than.
Right.
Oh, and my bad. Let me rephrase this too. I think Jim Jones dumps on everything now. He's not weak no more. He's very good at rapping now. Let me just say that he's good now.
Verse. There is no classic verse where we could be like how we just said with Mase and Cam. What you think Mase's best verse is? You said like 4 different verses.
Yeah, but that's back in the day stuff. He don't got sucked back in the day.
No,
he doesn't have nothing now that's classic, bro.
He's good now, though. I never think he's weak on any song now, ever.
It's
drill.
just like
He's very good at drill rapping, very good at real rapping, lines and everything now.
He's on songs with Mano.
It's like certain players, like on the Clippers, you'll be like, "Yo, Bones Highland is decent," but you're not gonna compare Bones Highland to Kawhi.
You know, I'm not comparing Jim Jones to nobody. He might not even be better than me.
Come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here?
Troy Ave might be better than fucking Jim Jones.
I don't know about that.
Jim Jones is in a Troy Ave lane besides the rat and shit. No, not the rat and shit, but rap.
Might be in that lane too.
We might not know that.
All right, so you think is Jim Jones?
I forgot. They keep saying that.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Is Jim Jones better than the Game?
Never.
No.
Game is good.
Okay.
It was good. It was good then.
Okay.
Classic verses. I got thousands of games. Classic verses. He left him bad on certain. They shouldn't even put him on Certified Gangster. He killed them.
Jim Jones ain't better than Pusha T, bro.
No, Pusha T is very mentioned with the greats.
Exactly, but because Jim Jones said a diss verse to Pusha T and he ain't respond, that doesn't make him better.
He's nowhere near Pusha T.
Jim's trailer trash. Come on.
Nah, he not trash now. You're
He's
bugging.
not trash. He's not trash.
He's not trash now. You're out of control.
He's calling out the wrong people. That's all.
Yeah, he's not.
His era. He should just be grateful that he's a part of the era. That's all.
Yeah, not just the cameraman, and not just the cameraman anymore. The bully.
What would you consider his era?
Everybody, the same shit. The state property,
50 Cent, state
G
property.
Unit,
yeah,
all that whole time.
Okay.
03 to 07.
Okay, I could go with that.
07?
I don't think that far. 06.
I was gonna say 09.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Because
I would say that.
Yeah, Ballin came out in like 07, 08. Ballin came out in like 07, 08.
Ballin came out 06.
I was in Coleman, so I remember the times perfectly.
Yeah, 06, 07. He got very dope albums.
Yeah, he do.
He got very dope albums.
I keep telling people, some of these niggas, Sheik has a very good album.
Oh, Sheik, my man. I like Sheik.
Walk With Me is, from the first song to the end, is very good. Put together album.
Walk With Me is good.
After Taxes is fire. That's my shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's better than Walk With Me. After Taxes had a lot of like disses and stuff. Like Walk With Me was like real.
What you call it ain't better than After Taxes. Walk With Me is better than After Taxes, but those are like his best 2 albums though.
This man said no, he said The Massacre is better than. You can't go with his opinions sometimes, man. He said the Massacre's better than Get Rich or Die Trying. He's crazy for that, bro.
I think it is, bro.
He's crazy for that. Liz,
I could listen to the whole. I could listen to the Massacre, the whole album, bro.
Wait, what happened?
I can't listen to what you call it. I can listen to the intro to Get Rich, and then it's patiently waiting and then debating. I can't listen to that. That's not happening with me. And then it's a couple songs where I be
50 blacked on that song though, bro. And I didn't like 50 then, but
no,
he did good on that song.
It's just certain songs on Get Rich.
So you like Gatman and Robin?
I like Gatman and Robin better than Patiently Waiting, bro.
I hate that, yo. I don't like Junior. I don't like that song. Bro.
That song is terrible, bro. That song is terrible. The Candy Shop is terrible.
I like Candy Shop.
The other one, Disco Inferno, is terrible.
I like Disco Inferno.
These are just hits. They're just hits. They're not good songs to me.
Ski Mask Way, This Is 50, In My Hood, Baltimore Love Thing.
Oh yeah, this ain't better than whatchamacallit.
Position of Power. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit is rough.
Yeah, the beat is amazing.
That's not fucking with. That's not fucking
music.
with
This is what you call Rider music.
Yeah, that. First off, Many Men gets them out of here. Certified Gangsters on that too, right?
Nah.
Wanksters on the first one.
That's what I meant. Yeah, you're at it. That's two that the other ones is just out of here.
The shit against Ja Rule. What's that shit called?
Back Down.
Back Down.
Nah, Back Down don't go. It don't go. It don't. Back Down don't go. Like
What
like
up,
that.
Gangster? Yo, Blizz. What up, Gangster? Alone.
What up, Gangster's good. Many Men.
Yeah, you're out of here.
All the songs. You just named 4 songs though. You ain't named a whole bunch. Heat is good.
And they all fire.
Yeah, those are all good.
All the songs I named is fire.
Actually, no, they're not. They're not memorable like that.
In My Hood.
Yeah.
This is 50.
This is 50. I don't know
what
you. Forward. Put.
No.
Get it out of here.
You bugging. This is 50.
Yep.
Baltimore Love Thing.
We got a love thing. We got a love thing.
Fire.
Get it out.
Skip.
I ain't even get out of here, man. I ain't doing this with y'all. Y'all just.
We got a love thing. You try to get all lyrical. We got a love thing.
That's just fire, bro.
Shit, man.
That's like Nas's Gun song.
No, don't compare him to Nas, man, with his lyrical ability.
It's like Nas's Gun song though. It's like he's the dope, and he got the fiend. That shit is fire. Anyway, this is 50 Rider music, just a little bit. I like Disco Inferno. I don't know about you.
That is terrible.
Guns come out. Y'all niggas know.
I like that. That's all right.
Guns come out.
I like the beat. The beat is crazy.
Position of Power.
I don't even know how that goes.
Nigga, if you hustle, to me, I hustle harder. I got what you need. That weed,
get out of there.
That powder. My niggas
get it out of here.
Trap. Every hour on the hour. Shoot when I say shoot.
I always thought his albums were overrated anyway.
I even like the diss song with what you call it? He got on there.
Pickety clank, clickety clank. The goes in.
Test me off. Test me off.
Like, I can't lie, I like that one.
But that's a real good diss, and I did not like that because he was getting that Jada, bro.
Said J shit sells, Puff shit sells. I'm rich as hell.
Is that the one where, you know what song I like? I can't even lie. I don't think that's on that album though.
He said,
use a window shopper. Mad at me.
They asked me that the other day. Now, why was 50 taking you shopping?
Right.
Yo, that was crazy.
That was funny.
That was crazy. Nigga said,
oh shit. All right. Yeah, we gotta get out of here, man. So yeah, great show. Look out for the bar exam. Tuesday, the bar exam. And don't be mad at me, man. I'm just a producer, man. I'm just a DJ. Don't get mad at me with these guys' opinions.
Yeah, tell them if you got any music, man, you want me to judge, rate, any music that y'all feel like y'all want to get even heard. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the songs we go play also. So
all of them, all of them.
All the songs we go play. Okay. So yeah, if you want to get heard, just know that it comes with a rating system afterwards too. And I'm not here to diss anybody. I'm just here to tell the truth, man. That's all.
Now you just heard his opinion on 50 Cent, so just be prepared.
And I'm you can diss me all you want to. I'm all for it. Trust me.
Lav, you're out 40 minutes late. We're not saying we're not going over what we talked about or none of that. I've been ready.
Oh man. All right, we out of here, man. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Much love, much respect to y'all, man. We're gonna keep it going. Look for a new show on Tuesday, and then I'm looking for people to judge this Mase and Cam battle. So we got a couple of other ones too. We got Ludacris versus T.I. We got Foxy Brown versus Little Kim. So we got a lot of good ones coming up.
We got to plug the cipher in.
Luda ain't losing one round.
Oh yeah, the cipher is coming up. That's gonna be OD is plugged. That's coming. So pause.
And if y'all thought I was a classic last time, watch this time. It's a movie.
So we out of here. Thank y'all.
We can't let Duya get drunk like that again.
No, this time I'm not even. If I'm gonna be drunk, I'm gonna be in the background this time. So I'm not even really gonna be on the set like that. Even though I should be, but sometimes greatness gotta bow to the. Go to the side sometimes.
Now we gonna have all the rappers behind each other. Pause.
They took my idea. All right.
Yeah. So anyway, go be in Poughkeepsie again too. So shout out to Panoramic. Shout out to Ted Graham. Shout out to my 845 co-host.
I'm gonna have some Trinity Topic merch on that day. Get in. I might go back to all black.